Alright, Jason here from newtonswave.com, and in the next few minutes I'm going to show you something very magical. I'm going to show you how to get the entry point into Doge using the TradingView Newton's Wave indicator, something that's not been done on YouTube before or anywhere else. So let's get straight into this. So I'm on Doge USDT, I'm on the month macro time frame on TradingView, and as you can see on the screen here, we've got two patterns. We've got the price pattern, which is here, and we've got Newton's wave, which is here. The price pattern is just a shadow of an electromagnetic sine wave called Newton's wave. Newton's wave is the actual pattern you should be trading, not the price pattern. Okay, so let's see where we are. So you need to start on the macro time frame, full stop. That gives you the entire trend and direction. So what have we got here when we look at Newton's wave? Well, we've got one peak, two peak, three peaks, and we've got a bottom peak. So what that tells me straight away is that the entire phase bottomed out on the 1st of June. That's the end of the bear phase. Okay, these three peaks down, right, tell me also that the phase is finished, because as you know, with Elliott's wave or anything like that, you always get three macro peaks down, three macro peaks up the other side. So that's a really good sign that the bear phase for Doge is finished. So let's just come down now into the week time frame to get more clarity. There we go. Now we can see everything. So let me highlight a few things for you so we can see where we are here. So there's peak 1 on the macro, there's peak 2 on the macro, and there's peak 3 on the macro. And that's peak 3 that we're interested in, because that is actually the first peak up on the other side of the macro side. So what we now need to do is put a red line here in between these two peaks. That basically shows where peak 2 bottomed out, right there. Okay, and that isolates this third peak here. All right, so that's brilliant, because now we can start plotting and planning our entry point. So now I'm going to come down to the 4-day time frame. And there we go, we're getting more and more detail now. There we go. So what I'm now going to do, I'm going to isolate the first peak up here. So here we go, I'm going to put a triangle here, which essentially they're all triangles, to be honest. Circles, triangles, peaks. And that is peak 1 up. So if I just put that there for you, look, peak 1 up. Let's just make that bigger so everyone can see. There you go, there's peak 1 up right there. So people asking me, when do we enter Doge? Well, I'm going to show you. Basically, the peaks of Newton's wave, everything's divisible by 3. So from the top to the bottom, or from the bottom to the top, or from bottom to bottom, you always come in at 3 or 6 or 9 or 12 or 15, depending on the number of peaks, depending on the time frame you're in. In this instance here, you can see that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that hasn't quite finished its cycle yet. So what you would do in this instance on the 4-day, you'd actually wait for the 5 peak to come down. Then you'd wait for it to do the 6 peak up to here, like so. And let me just get that right. Hold on. There we go. Let me do the 6 peak down. There we go. So this would be your entry point, right? So let me just put this peak 6 right there. So that would be your entry point at the bottom of peak 6 right there. Look at that. How easy is that to do with Newton's wave? What's this? This has taken 4 minutes so far. This is what's brilliant about Newton's wave. You can just ditch all your other indicators and just get straight on to trading with complete accuracy without making any losses, just making gains. So that's where your entry point should be. It really is as simple as that. I wish I could make it more complicated for you, but there's no need. So that's it. That's basically how to find your entry point. So people asking me now, where is Doge actually going to go to on the rise? Well, let me show you that. Okay, so let me just delete these things here, and now let me get my fib retracement tool. So what you do, you go to the bottom of Newton's wave, which is this red line here, right there, and then you bring that up to the top of that peak of Newton's wave right there. Okay, then I scrunch it down, because you've got to scrunch it down on the time frames to get the accurate level of the price rise, and you can open it back up again. So let's have a look where this is going. So at the moment it's on 0.07, and this is going to 0.25, which I think is roughly about 250% gain. So basically, look, if you put $1,000 on there, you're going to make 2.5. Put 10 grand on there, you're going to make 25. Put 100 grand on there, you're going to make $250,000. So there you go. That's how to find your entry points on Doge or any other crypto using the TradingView indicator, newtonswave, and that is how to make a killing. Thanks for watching this video.